Hey, what's going on? I'm going to give you guys one more intro because, of course, I don't have my shit together. But I will be right back with you.
Now everybody, I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen girls, and listen boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
That's right. Listen, girls, and listen, boys. These things ain't no toys. So, yep, Mr. Bill Evans, what exactly did you mean when I'm not sure if you wrote it, but if y'all don't know, that is Mr. Bill Evans on guitar performing with Billy Payne of Little Feat fame. I didn't realize we had a bona fide rock star in our midst until he said, "Hey, you can use my music and I won't strike you." All right, cool. Let's see who we got here. I really got nothing. What's going on, Cat Eyes? What is up, Mr. Bill Evans? What's going on, General? What is up, JFK? What is up, Miss Jenny T? Oh, what's going on, Susan? What's going on, Great White? What's going on, Community Come Over? Who else do we have here? Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, I know. Why don't you talk in chat instead of DMing me everything? Oh, well, it's up to you. I know notifications aren't going out. They haven't been. YouTube's mad at me again. I believe I pinned the link if anybody wants to come up and start some shit or whatever. It wouldn't be this so-called community if there wasn't shit being started all of the time. Is anything new popped off, or is it just the same Same shit as always. I really kind of lost all motivation to watch any of this shit. Uh, we'll see now. I try to give some wrenches to people that I swear I've given them wrenches. I don't know how many times, and they just don't seem to want to show up. But I just did it right before I went live. I haven't seen them in here yet. They don't know. They don't know that I did it. Um, I don't want to have a half hour wrench talk, so I'm not going to. But I decided I had too many mods, so I pulled some wrenches of people that I don't trust anymore, or uh, I just haven't seen them around in a long time. So fuck it. Same drama, different day, different faces. It's always the same faces in rotation, though. You know, OJ Simpson. Damn it, OJ. OJ. Just it doesn't matter what video or community post or something. Go leave a comment somewhere telling me to give you your goddamn wrench that I promised you like a year ago. I swear I gave it to you, but I don't know. It'd be easier for me to remember it that way. What's going on, Sam's Clit? What's up, bad guy? I think I said hello, JFK, but hello, JFK. What's going on, Hilo? Lydia. Yeah, I haven't seen Lydia. What's going on for you? I haven't seen Lydia around in a little bit. There's a few people that I haven't seen around in a little bit, but I don't really watch much of it though, so maybe that is why. I could have sworn that I wrenched OJ like 3 times, and I don't know. What's going on, Jersey? Lydia told you in private she hates Damone. Everybody hates Damone. Like we all just pretend to like him. No, don't start that shit, bad guy. We need to we need to stop saying people are no longer with us. That you know are still with us. What's going on, Sea Monkey Queen? I guess we can talk about Meow a little bit. I'm not gonna do a. I'm sure that other people have already done it, so I'm not gonna do a big memorial thing for him. The last time he was up here, though, like he said that he wasn't gonna be around anymore. And when you take into consideration, like he sold everything he owned and moved into a van, looking back, like I think that he knew he didn't have much time left. Um, I know when the way they announced it, I guess, was like just not classy. And the people that first officially announced it, like nobody believes a word they say. So yeah, um, some more reliable, more credible people looked into it and found out that yeah, he's unfortunately gone. It's funny though, like this happens every time. They were my best friend. They were my best friend. Like the same people say people. I mean, not necessarily about meow, but yeah, it just gets me every time. But um, fucking cricket. I'm gonna shoot that damn thing. I don't care if I'm inside. But it's funny. People used to give me shit for allowing meow to be on my panel. Exact same people are all like, "Oh, I miss him," and blah blah blah. It's like motherfuckers. You you said you were gonna stop watching me if I allowed him up, and I allowed him up. So you can go fuck yourself. What's going on, Shauna? Yeah, we gotta have those nightly rituals. My nightly ritual to sleep is to take some fucking pills. Yeah, Jersey, he's gone. I don't know. We're assuming it was the alcohol, but we don't really know that for a fact. I was told that he um, passed in his sleep. But see, like a while back, like JT and I, uh, like we both just kind of felt like he was dead, or you know what I mean. We just kind of thought he was, but then we were both told that he was in rehab and to keep our fucking mouths shut about it. And that was supposedly 100% confirmed information. I don't know. Uh, I'm not gonna say who said it because I'm not trying to give them a hard time, but we were told he was in rehab and didn't want anybody to know. But I mean, both things could be true. Um, because alcohol withdrawal and benzodiazepine withdrawal, those are either one of those. If you don't withdraw right, can kill you. So I don't know. I don't know if that's what happened or not. I'm just kind of speculating. Yeah, he was looking malnourished the last few months. I noticed that too. Yeah, I was told he died in his sleep, but I don't know. They might be waiting for toxicology reports to come back, but uh, like I don't think we should keep hitting these people up because I don't know. It's just he's gone, and that's all we need to know. Yeah, Doctor Jeff MD. I don't know. I didn't really. I don't know. I don't really think he was either, but that's what I was told, and I was told to not talk about it, so I never did. What's going on, Dominique? I mean, yeah, Meow didn't have a whole lot of class, and he was very blunt. Uh, but I still liked the guy. You know, I'm not saying he was my best friend or whatever, but um, yeah, it's confirmed. What's going on, Melinda? The last message you sent Meow on IG, you asked him if he was in jail or dead. He never replied. Yeah, I messaged him a while back too, and yeah, he didn't reply to me either. I mean, now we know why. I heard about Todd Griffin from Locke. Yes, Dr. Jeff. I did hear about that. What's going on, Ronnie? Don't you think that's kind of what he wanted though with the drinking? Yeah, I mean he said it, because we had a heart to heart on here one time, and I was like, man, you, and I was completely wrong, but he knew. I think he knew. And who do I nominate for low? I don't know what you're talking about, bad guy. You're welcome to come up here and talk about it though. Um, I said, dude, you don't just fucking die. Sometimes it's a long drawn out thing where you're sick. You're too sick to even drink, and it's horrible and all this shit. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna die, and he was right. And so that's one of the reasons why, like, I think he knew whether it was a doctor that told him or I don't know. See, I've known other people that have died young, and it like I mean, some of them did it to themselves on purpose, and don't twist it. I'm not saying that that's what Meow did at all. Um, but sometimes people just know, and I don't know. It happens. Loser of the week. Yeah. It's always the same people nominated, isn't it? So I'd like to nominate somebody that. So I used to do Jackass of the Month, like way back when Discord was hot and heavy, and then I tried to bring it back a little bit last year, but it was always the same people, so I kind of quit doing it. Um, man, no, bad guy ain't looking malnourished. Bad guy looking like he's been. He looks the opposite of malnourished. He looks like he's been like losing weight in the good, the healthy kind of way. Hopefully, I hope it's on purpose. uh, but yeah, the way he just sold everything off, sold his house, and you know, definitely he was living life on his own terms, which I respect that. What's going on, Big Moose? Oh, yeah, bad guy died. That's not really bad guy. You've known Miel longer than most here, and dang it, I moved. A consistent sentiment of his has always been, "I don't care how long I live," etc. Tough to deal with mentally. Yeah, I mean, he always did have a fucking attitude, and it sucks they, died young, but he did it his way. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been, some of it is because doctors told me shit that turned out to not be right, but like for the longest time, I've been convinced that I wouldn't live another month, and I continue to prove myself wrong using the Ozempic. My mom takes Ozempic, and I'm learning a lot of. She's a bad diabetic, um, which is why she takes it. But I'm gonna have a talk with her about that Ozempic shit. You love how Nanya and PHI think they think you're the scumbag. Oh well, fuck them. They went into hiding for a while, and then they come back, uh, trying to look cool or whatever by announcing that Meow had passed away, and neither one of them had anything good to say about him when he was alive. So, did I hear that cringe from Angela G about me? No, I've not heard. I've not. She's mad at me because I told her. She's mad at me for talking about it publicly, but there's a reason why I talked about it publicly, and probably not the reason she thinks. But no, I've not. She left a comment on that video, and then I responded to it, and she said something back, and I went to respond again, and they were all gone. So apparently, she deleted her comments. But yeah, I can't. I mean, I didn't give her a hard time. In fact, I didn't blame her for not saying anything about Ed, because Ed fucked her over just like he did me and a few other people. So, but she wasn't out there supporting him either, you know. And I know some things that I don't know why she didn't come out and say it. I don't think it didn't think it was my place to. But he fucked her over just like he did me and a lot of other people. Um, but with the Dowd shit, I mean, I don't know these fucking people. They start saying, "Oh, you're supporting this," and I didn't even I'd never heard of Dowd until recently, and I didn't know all the shit that he. I mean, I'd heard this and that from Mitch, but fucking Mitch says whatever he has to get attention at the time. His information's not always accurate, so I don't listen to him. But then once I saw the actual proof stuff, then I was like, you know what? Uh, I can't roll with somebody that supports him, and that's exactly what I told her. And It was friendly though. I mean, we weren't hostile or anything. But yeah, I can't fucking. I mean, I heard the dude out of his own mouth, and he kind of almost sounded like he was bragging when he was talking. He talked about a 10-year-old hit him in the nuts or some shit, so he punched the kid in the stomach. Yeah, it's bullshit that the kid hit you in the nuts, but the solution is not just to punch him in the stomach. That's the kid's dad's job if that needs to happen, not yours. It's you can do other things besides hit the kid, you know. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Meow got taken off this planet, but Clown Force is still allowed to roam around. Not that he does, he just sits in his lonely shit trailer, not meant for permanent habitation. What's going on, Control? What's going on, Anthony? Nanya called you Eddie Jr. for being quiet on your first stream, yet she endorses 288A Robert Chomo for. See that? Yeah, I don't get that either. These fuckers will hang around with Clown Force, uh, but then they will come down on somebody for not saying shit about somebody else. Explain that to me. They're all fucking hypocrites. Loser of the week. All right, yeah, all right, bad guy. I nominate Clown Force for loser of the week. How about that? Because he's not been. Has he ever been nominated? I know he hasn't won it yet, but that's who I nominate. What's going on, White Claw? Is there going to be like a big loser of the year? Uh, I mean, the holidays are coming up. Maybe whoever won. If you don't want to put it to a vote, then maybe whoever had the won it the most this year. Shit. I'm not sure who this is. Cover your eyes, ladies. What's going on, Meth Skinny? Hello. Well, let's check this. You are on the air. Or not. I don't know. I don't know if they're having a problem on their end or if they're trying to fuck with me or what, but they ain't saying nothing. Bad guy is the new Ray. Oh, come on. We don't need to be we don't need to be all like that. Need to rethink how. I'm not sure. Like I haven't been around exactly. I've been in bad guys streams watching, but I don't know exactly what his process is for deciding who wins it every week. It's not you. No, it doesn't say it's you. It says it's Meth Skinny and uh, Rob, but I'm not sure. They're not trying to make it look like it's you. And they're gone. It might be Tilmo Force, but no, it was not bad guy. Well, since oh, that's a. I got to remind you guys every year. Speaking of the end of the year shit, I gotta have your ball gag sizes before the Christmas party. I really need to have them by Thanksgiving. I gotta say it every year. All right, somebody check and see if see which one of them's the real bad guy. What's going on, Sam? Yeah, I was just gonna ask about the hurricane. God, this fucking cricket. It was bad guy. All right, we'll try to. If he hops up when he hops up here, I'll try to get him on again. There are a lot of fake accounts running around, so can you just invite Mark? I didn't think we were telling people about that, General. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, by the way, guys, since all the rich people in here right now, I need I need to go to a race. So you guys could cash out me the money. It's really far away too. Like I got to buy plane tickets and shit. Uh, so if you could hit my cash app with a lot of money, I would appreciate it. I know people that have pulled those insurance scams though. Like if they need a new roof or some shit, they'll wait till a storm goes through, and if the storm doesn't actually damage it, they get up there with pry bars and pull their shingles up and, and do all kinds of shit. So what's going on, Rod? Ryan sent you. Oh shit! You better defend yourself, bad guy. You can't fucking let them call you the new Ray. What's going on, Andrea D? Well, if the hurricane is, yeah, I was thinking about you too, and I touched myself a little bit, but yeah, I was wondering about you and the hurricane. Hurricane is smacking you right now, so scary. You can hear the wind. Oh shit! Do you have a? Oh, I don't think Florida's big on basements, but uh, you have a safe place you can go. Yeah, what's going on with the? I didn't even know Brandon had a channel. Um, what's going on? I thought him and NTF were buddies, and now they're not. But I mean, everybody that NTF is buddies with, I mean, they eventually have some kind of shit. I just quit talking to her after she lied about. Uh, she said something. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I put our conversation. I don't like doing this, and I only put the part out to prove that she lied about me, but it's up on the dramagram. She told me I don't know how many. She told me that Clown was uh, threatening to dox her and blackmailing her and all this shit. And she denied saying it. I'm like, well, I can prove that we talked about that. And then she told me a few times, if you see Clown results, get him out of there. I don't want him in there. So, all right. And then we come to find out she'd been talking to him the whole time. Like, how does that work? Brandon Sabian, if you ever having a guitar beef. Yep, that's what it sounds like. The community drought right now is horrid. Yeah, it seems like people just don't feel like. I mean, NTF goes every day, but uh, I don't feel like going live a whole lot anymore. Sometimes I have to kind of force myself into it. House is brick built. That's good. Oh well, Andrea, I'm gonna have to dig out my suit of armor and find a white horse and uh, jump down out of Indiana and swoop you up and take you to safety. How about that? Remember when Katrina went through? We had a lot of Katrina refugees. I don't know why they came to this area, but we had a lot of them up here. Like every hotel was full. They were offering to pay people, strangers. They were offering to pay people to let them camp in their yards and shit. At that time, I was doing very well financially, so I helped a few of them out. Like I had shit tons of camping equipment. I just gave to them. One of my side hustles before Clinton made it harder to do. Bill Clinton, that is, not Sam Clinton. Uh, one of my side hustles was selling military surplus, and I had it. I had a bunch of stuff that I was going to sell to gun shows, but I wound up just giving it away. Sam, make sure that your will is up to date, and don't forget who amongst us um, has always went live when you wanted me to, and always gave you a place to talk, make sure all that shit's up to date. Or if you need to, just for safety, just move all of your money into my Cash App, and I will hold it for you in case your bank gets demolished. And then when all this shit is said and done, I'll just give it back to you. Yeah, Sam, jump up here. This seems to be uh, Toe. The last panel, like you could tell that he knew it was his last one. Uh, but Toe came up here. His last panel was here, and I believe that Meow's last one was here too. The way he was talking, I don't know for sure, but yeah, people choose to come to me to die, so you may as well, just in case. Trust me. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Oh, no, nothing is more powerful than FCC's latent homosexuality. That is a fact. All right, I'm packing cigarettes. I'm not beating off. Or maybe I'm beating off. You guys don't know. You'll never know. Yeah, Freya, right? It's a curse. I can't imagine that you're like that it's your last panel ever, and you fucking king here. I mean, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, that's yeah that eerie, still calm when you're in the eye of a like we don't have hurricanes. We get the after effects from hurricanes here. So we'll get some bad storms, but nothing like the real deal. Um, but we have tornadoes, which are of course much smaller. But even like for a bad thunderstorm, like right, it'll calm down for a second and it'll get very still and very quiet, and then it unleashes hell. Andrea, I'll send you a nice dick pic. That ought to help your anxiety. I still say that like they named the storms after they name all these hurricanes after females. They should, and people just don't prepare. Like even people that have been through a million of them, they still are almost always underprepared. They don't stock up on water and food and the necessities and what have you. and then they're fucked if their power's out for a few days. And I think it's partially it's because they named these storms after females. If they would name them shit like Dragonfire, or the Terminator. The Terminator will be bearing down on you in 5 hours. You better be prepared. Or Brandon goes live again today. Is he going live a lot now? Like, what is he? Did he start doing lives because of falling out with NTF, or like I just don't know the story about that. Oh, you fucking crickets! I'm gonna end up shooting something. I mean, look, I like Brandon. I mean, I got nothing against the guy at all. But I just like there's been a few others that what's going on, Tanya D? Um, I don't know. I just don't I just don't want him hanging out. Uh, this is sounding really horrible. I'm not doing a good job of this. Like he's more than welcome to be here, chat whatever. But I just don't want him sitting up on panels because then I feel like I have to like keep a conversation going with him, and I'm not good at it. I gotta have somebody I can bounce off of, not somebody that I have to bounce. Imagine a tornado named Todd. Well, yeah, I mean that really wouldn't be a bad name for a tornado because they fuck up your shit and cost you money, and you never see anything in return. So Todd would be a good name for a tornado, actually. Yeah, it's a little bit late to evacuate now. That's another problem is everybody waits to the last minute to evacuate if they. I mean, I wouldn't leave either. I like writing shit out, but it's not necessarily the smartest thing. So what did Todd do? I guess from what I'm told, he Todd told Locke that he needed money to go to his son's race. So of course Locke gave him the money, and then Todd wound up not going to the race and keeping the money, which is a shitty thing to do. But I think Locke knows Todd well enough to know that when you give him money, it's probably bullshit, and you ain't getting it back. Um, yeah, I loan money to a couple of people. I've talked about it. I'm never going to tell you who they are. One of them paid it back right when they said they would. The other one's still working on it a little bit. But I don't like even if they don't, I'm not going to fucking. You're never going to know unless they talk about it. But there are certain people that have also asked, and I just said nope. Todd's never asked me for money, but um, yeah, I pick and choose. I kind of feel like people have been very generous to me, and like every cent in my Cash App is from people giving it to me from here. So uh, I don't necessarily spend every dime. So I kind of feel like helping somebody out is just what I should do. But there are some people that if they ask, I'm going to nope, because I know you're full of shit. But when Houston got hit and everybody lost their power, and like if I was starving to death, I wouldn't get a like even if I was starving to death, I wouldn't get up here and say, "Hey, I need money for a sandwich." And I would never hit anybody up in DMs and ask them for money. Um, I yeah, I just wouldn't. Um, I like fucking around and getting cocaine donations, but that's mostly just to piss people off. A couple of times I ended up getting way more than I thought I would, and I wasn't gonna spend the whole amount on coke because it doesn't matter how much coke you have, you're going to do all of it until it's gone. You just there's no such thing as leftover cocaine. But every cent that people gave me for little fucker, which is the whole reason I didn't even have a cash app until uh, people wanted to help with little fucker. But every cent, and I showed the receipts for the vet bill and everything, and I ended up getting more than I needed. Um, and I got on here. I'm like, hey, I can just divide it up and give it back to everybody or whatever. Like, no, uh, just save it for food. So that's what we did. And then sometimes people just hit my cash app for no apparent reason, and I deeply appreciate it. 130 mile an hour. Holy shit, man. That does it, Andrea. You're gonna have to come up here and stay with me for a while. I hope you're not allergic to squirrels. Desperate need for a good old locksmith free speech panel. Uh we can do it here right now, but to it like yeah, free speech is one thing, but being an asshole is something else. You see what happens when people take advantage of so-called free speech. Free speech, by the way, is only meant to be between the government and the people, not people to people. You would have to let Brandon up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it right now. Whatever you guys want to scream about within. Oh God, I got a feeling I'm going to regret this. See, this is why I never put um chill stream because every fucking time I put chill stream, it turns into a fucking melee. What are my limits on free speech? You can be you, bad guy. It's not you that I'm worried about. We're gonna have to share her. Do you think that we should give her a choice in the matter? I mean, I think she ought to have some. I call the boobs. I call the boobies. No doxing, no threats of harm. Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that. Let's try it. No touching your red button either, Ryan the Creep. Yeah, well, that red button seems to have a short in it. Seems to be faulty. Is eating sea pussy harmful? No, not at all. It's good for you. No doxing. Don't be a chumbo. That's reasonable, bad guy. That's reasonable. Let's do it. No doxing and no chomos. We'll do it this way. No doxing, no chomos, and bad guy will be like the high water mark. Um, you can't be worse than bad guy. How about that? I think that's reasonable. These fuckers used to come down on me for saying surprise anal. Now look what you got to say to, yeah, a lot of double standards around here. Why is Angela watching and commenting on stuff even though she's no longer in the community? You would have to ask her, Josh. She told me she was unsubscribing from everybody. That kind of free speech, Jersey, hell yeah. Look, you won't find a more constitutional motherfucker than me, but that kind of free speech should be defended at all costs. But we're not talking about the same kind of free speech. That's a totally different thing. If I'm in your house, I will respect your rules or I'll leave. But if you're in my house, you'll respect my rules or you can leave or I'll throw your ass out. You know, I also have the right to maintain my house how I want. Are you talking to me, Josh? You want my answer? I don't know the answer. What happened? All right, look, this is what I was told. I'm not saying that this is what happened. Um, Not me. All right. Uh, I was told that Sabby doxed NTF today because she was mad about, I guess NTF threatened to pull up or some shit. And then Sabby doxed her because of it. That's what I was told. I didn't see it. I don't know. Locksmith is covered naked in peanut butter. Well, that's not bad. If I remember right, I think NTF said she never even learned how to drive a car. Like she doesn't have a driver's license. So she's gonna have to pull up on a tricycle or something. Do you agree that the Street View shit was too much? Yeah, see, that's what I was told happened. It's not her home. What was it like? Close to her home? But it was funny as shit. So um did NTF pull up on Sat? I, I don't. I just don't know what the fuck happened. Did NTF actually pull up on Sappy's panel? Like was it resolved? Is there going to be a cat fight? Should we order some Jello? The road goes all the way. Yeah, but was it her road though? It likes cheese pizza. Oh man, who would win? Well, NTF has youth on her side, but Sabby has experience on her side, so it might be a tough call. I think they both got that. I think Sabby probably has more inner rage though. Yeah, NTF ain't gonna show up. None of these fuckers, dude. If I had $1 for every time one of these fuckers said they were gonna pull up on me, well, I mean, I'd have about $6, but oh yeah, Ryan was supposed to come to Indiana and meet at a gas station. FM was supposed to knock on my door. I mean, I knew none of it was ever going to happen, but um, nevertheless, fuckers like to run their mouths. You don't hear me making those kind of threats because, one, if you say you're going to do it and you don't, that just makes you a bitch. And if I'm going to pull up on somebody, I'm not going to give them a warning. I'm just going to show up, you know? Like, why give people time to prepare? Fuck that. Yeah, Sabby probably does have the size advantage. Can we put it in metric? What are you, a communist? If you need neutral territory, um, I can be the neutral territory because I don't like either one of them. So if they want to meet here and hash it out, that's fine. As long as they aren't trying to scream at the same time, I don't care. But I will have to put up an earbud warning. She said she won because she called you autistic. How was that I mean, I'm saying all you fuckers are dumb as shit. That doesn't really feel like a win to me though. NTF would win against Brando would lose on purpose, man. Like you ever been in a wrestling match with a chick? I'm sure you have. NTF fights dirty like her room. Oh, they all fight dirty. That's something that always bugged me is NTF is live like all fucking day, right? Um, but you never. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched her in a couple of months, but at least when I was watching, you never heard a kid in the background. Like how do you keep your kid that quiet? Is there a closet involved? Is there actually a kid? I don't know. I never trust a full grown woman with a man bun. Yeah, I don't trust men with man buns either. I mean, I've had long hair since I was in high school, and I have never once put it in a fucking man bun. Yeah, but Brando can. He's got Legos, right? He can make any kind of weapon he wants with them Legos. He could make a ray gun. He could make a straight razor. He could make a litter box to bury her in. It's easy. There's no actual kid. That's what I was getting at, Jimmy G. Like, how you gonna? And the kid would be pretty young, right? So, like, how you gonna keep a kid that quiet all the time? It it, it never did make sense to me. When my kids were little, I mean, there's no way I would have been fucking paneling with them anywhere near, but so it wouldn't happen at all. But uh, I mean, my kids were really good, but still, little kids are noisy. Never trust a man wearing a cringe woke NFL baseball cap like Tommy. Indeed. That's another fuck. I need a whiteboard like bad guy has. We need to start writing down the pluses and minuses. You're welcome to jump up here if you want to, bad guy, with your whiteboard, because we gotta write down like who can do what, and then we'll come to a mathematical equation and figure out who would win this fight. There's no litter boxes. Damn. Never trust a lady who says they look at Ryan as a son. Yeah, anybody that would claim Ryan like that is highly suspect. What's going on, Myth Claus? Brandon going to 4D print a computer virus out of Legos and implant it in NTF's Windows 5 laptop. Wow. What's going on, Hills? How you doing? You're just in time. We were just talking about Jello wrestling and stuff. What's going on, Missy? Look, I mean, even if you don't really want to actually clean your house, I've been a bachelor for a long time. You can just do the bachelor, nobody's inspecting anything. Just hide shit. You know what I mean? You can make your house look like you're not a complete slob in about 10 minutes. As long as you don't have to do dishes, you can just put shit away and it's good. What does Alex think of Ryan? I can't speak for Alex, but I think we all know where that's going. It's hard to hide shit when the walls and floors have roots. Well, you you do have a point. I got to step away from the phone for a second, guys. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not going to be able to look at chat for a couple of minutes. Oh my god! Because like 6 months ago, I I dropped a bag of coke out here in the grass, and like if I try really hard, I might still be able to find some. It wouldn't be the first time I've been in my yard with a straw snorting through the grass because I dropped some. Alex told Ryan to give you back your wrench on NV Cap, and Ryan threw a temper tantrum. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't talked to Alex in a long time, but I ought to have him make Ryan mod me an NV Cap. That would really get him going. 10 minutes, did I? No, I didn't. Well, I mean, I saw. I think it was on Damone's somebody's channel. I did see NTFs. You could clean that up in 10 minutes. Not really clean it, but you can make it look like from a camera angle. You just hide the shit and wipe down the countertops and call it good. Well, Sabby, your channel, like you can't be neutral because you're one of the parties. That's a contradiction in terms. Like you can't, being as you're one of the involved parties, you by default can't be neutral. Even if you don't kick her, you still have the psychological edge. Well, I mean, Alex is just using Envy Cap to get people over to locals, right? Because it was an established channel already. I don't remember how many subs it had before Alex uh, started using it, but I know that that's the only Alex is the only reason it has as many as it does now. Damn it! Somebody give bad guy a hug. His feelings are all hurt. He only had 1.8 thousand. Really? So my channel has more than his fucking catching channel had before Alex took it over. That's sad. Well, God, Damone, I'm glad I haven't eaten today. Actually, I probably ought to do that pretty soon. Yeah, bad guy, drop your cash app. Sweet baby BG. Oh shit, that should not go unpunished. It smells of ceiling mold. You're probably right. But at least you work and don't steal from veterans. That's a fact. PH Damone. Jesus Christ, you guys are brutal tonight. What's gotten into you guys? Did Sammy? Oh, did he skip court? I don't know. I haven't heard anything more about it, other than they. I know they postponed a court date, but I don't know. I don't know. If he skipped a court date, he'll have. If he has a bondsman, he'll have bounty hunters on his ass. If you're planning on skipping a court date, don't use a bondsman because they will get you. We were more motivated than the cops. Shit, if that fucker skips, I just might go and get my license back. Okay, I'll bounty hunt his ass. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys? Would you guys like to see me handcuff PHI's son live? Oh man, it's too bad I'm a broken down old man now. Yeah, I know. I know it got. I know it got postponed, but I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I could still pass the written test without studying to get my license back. But the thing is in Indiana, I don't even know what they cost now, but uh, the cost to get your human hunting license in Indiana wasn't cheap. I mean, if I hit up the bondsman and said, "Hey, I'll do it for free," I'm sure that they'd let me. I mean, doesn't didn't she tell everybody about where she lived at one time? Like what neighborhood she lived in or something? I don't remember how detailed she got, but like I don't think it'd be hard to find her. Describe exactly where she lived yesterday. Well, that's yeah, we've seen her do that before. Dock somebody and then try to gaslight all of us and say she didn't. Makes sense that she doesn't. Yeah, but you can tell the cleaning service like if you just put "Do Not Disturb" on your door, they won't fuck with you. Like on vacation or whatever, I always leave the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door because I don't want them in there fucking around with shit when I'm gone. And then I just wait. They leave their carts out in the aisle sometimes anyway. If they need towels, just go grab some. In fact, I've gotten some stainless steel polish. I've gotten all kinds of shit off of them hotel carts. If you're not mistaken, her address and picks up her home were doxed, so she felt like she had to comment on it. Hmm. See, I remember something like that. I fuck. Like she's been doxxed before, but I don't remember the details. That's right. Uh, see, I know that clown. She tried to deny it, but like I have the proof. Um, Clown was blackmailing her, threatening to dox her. So I know Clown has her information. Because didn't she accidentally dox herself or something? I don't remember how it works. Remember when Savvy went up on bad guys panel tripping because NTF showed a an SS like a Monte Carlo SS that said her street name Damone. Uh, See, I knew it was something like that. I just, I mean, didn't her titties get doxxed? I never actually looked at those pictures, but um, like, didn't she have a OnlyFans or something? I don't remember. The good guy and John Davis. Oh, of course, the good guy and John Davis doxed her like 50 times. That sounds right. Showing the whole building on Street View is no, that's not cool. I mean, this is a chick beef. It's not. We're not in gangland. You know. I thought it was Invictus. See, I know what happened. I just don't remember. I don't remember the details. But her information was known. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be hard if somebody wanted to. It wouldn't be hard to find. Let's get NTF's side of the story. See, I've heard none of this stuff firsthand. I'm relying on what people are telling me. So NTF, if you're listening, and you probably are, you're welcome to come up here and give your side of it. Or porn, was it Pornhub? I don't remember. It's deleted now, but we have it. No, I'm good, bad guy. I don't need it. Thanks, just the same though. See, I do remember those pictures were going around. I just never saw them. Didn't really want to. Pornhubs. Yeah, okay. Like, how the fuck did they find? How did they find her? Unless she used her name. And like, who sits around and looks for that shit? It's really okay. I'll check. I will check my DMs vehemently when I get off of here. Oh shit! You guys are actually sending them to me. All right. The Pornhub pics had the same nasty bedroom in them. Wow. I mean, like, is she having a train run on her? Or I mean, I guess I'll see it soon enough. But let's just say her room wasn't the only dirty thing. Nice. I mean, how disgusting. I don't know how anybody could look at something uh, like just naked girls or just ew. Shit, cat pick with pimple butt. Yeah. Well, they ain't all perfect. They ain't all perfect all the time. Yeah, that's the thing. She's married too, right? Like, I'm not. I don't consider myself a jealous type of guy, but like, I don't want my woman sending her nudes to other dudes. That kind of bothers me. I mean, I get it. You know, they had a past before they knew me or whatever. I understand that kind of shit, but I don't know. He just prescribed a nude to counter Viagra. Hey, that's kind of a waste. Well, guys, if you find yourself in a position so to speak. Uh, if you find yourself that, all right, if you end up doing something with NTF, just don't use their toilet afterwards. You'll be okay because you can catch shit off the toilet seats. Nah, you'll be all right. Just don't share a toilet with her. Everything else is cool. Man, I've done it in a lot of like weird places, and I've done it straight down in the dirt and on railroad tracks and shit. But rolling around on roaches, that's just kind of a turn off for me. I just don't think I could. It's kind of hotels that you rent by the month don't have maids. Neither do the ones that you rent by the hour. On road, yeah, I've done it on railroad tracks. I got a blowjob in an elevator. Yeah, I used to be pretty wild. I still would be, but um, these days it's hard to. It's getting harder to find the more adventurous type. What's going on, Kidners? What's going on, the Grand Twumper? 32 inches, man. Ryan got his dick sucked by one of his. Well, let's see. Who all did he stay with? I'm not going to say the names because they'll be like, oh, he talked about me all night. They'll say I talked about them when they were never even brought up, except in the chat. He might have got a sympathy BJ, though. It happens. Oh, that fucking cricket. I'm going to shoot it if I can find it. I don't care that I'm inside. What's up, Dozer? Hey, are you are you my old buddy, Dozer? Did you find my channel, or are you a different Dozer? If that's if that's my if that's my old friend Dozer, he can tell you stories. I don't know that I want him to. I love having a light on my head. I feel like RoboCop. All right. If you guys see a cricket you want shot, let me know. I'm getting $5 a pop tonight. Yeah, give Locke our love, and we need to see proof of life of him at some point. I'm not saying he's hacked up in your freezer or anything, but we do need, especially around here, man, people dropping like flies. Oh, there's a vehicle coming up slowly. We need to go dark. Make sure it's not pulling in over here. Actually, it is slowing down. All right. Nope, it's gone. All right. This is a preliminary earbud warning. All I have on me is a 9mm, so it won't be too loud. Okay, you guys see that? Oh shit, my battery's dying. Oh well, we'll be all right. You guys see that cricket out there at 100? It looks like 134.3 yards, right next to the rock, right next to that corn stalk. You guys all see it out there, right? All right, earbud warning. Place your bets now. I'm gonna, let's see, what is this? These are 137 grain, round nose, full metal jacket. So I ought to be able to bounce it off of the dirt and right between those two corn stalks right there. I don't know if you guys can see them. And hit that fucking cricket. Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Earbud warning. All right, you guys see it, right? So much for the terms of service. Fuck you, YouTube. Got it. I told you, fuckers. All right. You guys see another one? Yeah, Barb. Somebody get rid of Barb after the shit she pulled, trying to get me and Todd fighting. Filed a fake copyright on my channel. Yeah, fuck her. She don't need to be here. You guys know that story, right? You guys know that I hardly ever play other people's shit while they're live, and I did it to Todd just to fuck with him a little bit. And fucking Barb filed a. She did it in Todd's name, but the dumbass used her own email. That's how we know it was her. Try to make it look like Todd had filed a copyright strike on me, which he didn't. So I'm like, fuck that motherfucker, right? I was going to take it down, but I did have to take it down, actually, because I got a 7-day warning to take it down. But the idiot used her own email, and that's how we know it was her. Yeah, it was a long time ago, but there's a bunch of other shit that reasons why I don't want her around here. She's just a nasty person. And it's not really a grudge, it's just that I don't forget. Can we pretend no, 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 we're not shooting humans while anybody is looking. Trixie Barb 69. Yeah, that sounds familiar, actually. What's going on, pullover? Link for Todd. It should be posted. I don't think he's around though, because he hasn't dropped his Cash App. But there'll be forever. Oh man. Put one in the chat if you feel like Barb should be allowed to chat. I don't give a fuck what your vote says. You're in my house now, baby. I knew it was something. Something's out here. I mean, when somebody files a false copyright strike uh, against my channel, I got a 7-day notice to take it down. And then she lied about it, but she used her. I think that's part of why I'm salty about it, is because she was that fucking stupid to use her own email. And it had the potential to, and it almost did, because I didn't quite pay attention. I was like, dude, you didn't have to fucking file a strike on me. I would have just taken it down if you wanted it down. And he's like, I didn't file on you. I'm like, motherfucker, And then I started looking at it again. It's like, oh shit. Then I was the asshole because I jumped him and he didn't do anything wrong. So it could have caused a problem on my channel. Not that I give a fuck about this channel, but it's just the idea. I mean, she's done some other vile shit too. Yeah, community come over is right. Remember? Oh, I forgot about the Whitaker stuff. I forgot about that. Yeah. Remember when she was Hebrew Hammer's wife? Yeah. Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I remember when the yeah. Look, and I mean I don't mean this like in a mean way, but I wouldn't fuck Barb with a 10-foot pole. That's probably what it would take to satisfy her. And I mean that in the most friendly, the most polite way possible. Yeah, and she fucking what'd she do? She pulled a gun on her brother or something. A park in a grocery store park. Something I remember. She pulled a gun on somebody and it was really stupid, but she was all proud of it. Like it don't take nothing to pull a gun on somebody. It really don't. Especially over something stupid. Hey, there's nothing wrong with trapping cougars. I'm more into MILFs at the moment, but there's nothing wrong with trapping cougars if that's your thing. And there's also a difference between a cougar and a ratty old alley cat. Speaking of that, Missy, we're gonna need more bathwater before the holiday rush. We're running a Christmas special. We're gonna have pumpkin spice bathwater. I mean, people are pretty short-sighted over the Missy's bathwater thing. When you think of it in the context of just drinking bathwater straight out of the jar, I mean, it's kind of weird. But like, if you just use it to make coffee or Kool-Aid or some shit, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not bad. Thank God. These people got to be sick listening to me babble by myself.
What's up, dude?
Not a whole lot. I'm just out here wondering why I'm wandering around the country in complete darkness with a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be nice to be able to fire guns, outside city limits, whatever.
Oh
Whenever.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about city limits either. But what's going on?
I want to know if you saw my Miranda video and if you had an opinion on it.
Your Miranda video? Oh yeah, yeah, I did see that actually. The news story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, man. It does not, dude. I had to block her for a while because like she just says all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I at one point I'm like I can't fucking I just don't want to deal with this shit. I was having some other issues with whatever. I'm just like fuck it. I'm just eliminating some people.
Yeah.
And of course she's always in panic mode and needing help with this, needing help with that. And I hate to turn people away when they're freaked out. You know what I mean? Uh, but now she's starting to get back to the stalking Trump, and she's like, "I'm gonna jump out in front of his car because he's going right through here." I'm like, "They're gonna fucking just run you over." You know what I mean? And I think she's serious about this shit.
Yeah, dude. I always knew she was batshit crazy. I remembered a couple times that you tried to give her a platform to sort out this hotel situation with Tom back in the day, or to say her.
Yeah, I stopped.
Yeah,
I stopped letting her up. Yeah.
yeah. But she came up a couple times and she was just manic, dude. You remember?
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember, and she wanted me to keep giving her a platform, and I'm like, no, I'm not letting you up anymore. Uh, I mean, yeah, she was just nuts, and then people were, you know how this crowd is. They get people wound up and like making her upset on purpose, and I just didn't want to. Yeah, fuck it. I just
Yeah, man. I think last time we heard from her on panel, it must have been Todd's channel, and I think she was addressing the what they consider a fake relationship she had with Todd. You know, and
hmm
she said that it was a JOKKE, and that she was going to kill anybody that gave her shit about it.
yeah, yeah. She's threatened death a lot. And then like she's always I don't know. I think she's getting scammed by somebody because like 4 times now she's like, I won the lottery. I won the lottery. And I always tell her like, don't fucking tell anybody. Do not tell anybody because. And she's like, oh, I'm crazy. I'm like, you don't understand. When people win a lottery, they start getting extorted. People will call you up and say, hey, give me $1 million or I'm going to kidnap your kids. I mean, this
Right.
shit happens for real. She's like, "Oh, I'm crazier than them." I'm like, "No, you're not. You might be crazier, but you can't take on 5 masked men with machine guns." You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
And that's the thing. Somebody like that, if she did come into a lot of money, um, and like all these death threats she makes, he could start paying people to do shit, and maybe not even realizing exactly what she's doing. So
She'd be the next lady you hear about that was, the guy that she paid to whack whoever was actually FBI. She'd be the next one locked up.
right. Well, that's something else. I told her to stop telling me shit about uh like she told me that she knew this dude. I'm gonna leave a lot out, but like this most recent dude that tried to take out Trump, like she said she knew him and all this shit. And like she was saying some other crazy things, and I'm like, look, the government, we know from Snowden that the government does monitor pretty much everything. There's no privacy. You got to stop saying shit like that because and that's the thing. Like for real, it puts anybody in a bad situation that she tells that kind of shit to. Because if they do decide to check it out, or if something does happen, they're gonna be like, "Hey, why didn't you tell us?" Why didn't you
Yeah.
report this? You know what I mean? So
You know something,
yeah,
Bill? I've actually seen a bit of that, and that's some wild shit to say, dude. I don't care if it's
mhm,
private or not. You can't just go around saying shit like that, dude.
right.
I mean, but hey, whatever, whatever. I'm just glad you never fucked her, man. Because
Oh
I,
God, yeah, yeah. No, that's dude. I mean, this is already. She told people about this. I never would have. So it's already out there. But like she asked me to be her boyfriend one time, and I was trying to be nice, and I'm like, oh, no, I mean, for one thing, she's way too fucking young for me, and I do like I'm a little bit crazy, but not that kind of crazy. Um, she's just way too fucking young, and I was like, no, you're a young, attractive girl. You'll have no problem finding a boyfriend. And I was trying to be nice. She's like, Bill says I'm attractive. Bill says I'm attractive. I'm like, God damn it. I was just trying to be nice. But yeah, she asked me to. Which I think she's asked every dude in this community to be her boyfriend. But uh, yeah,
yeah,
I had to pass.
yeah. There's a lot of nutcases around here, man.
Yeah, we got people running around here saying people are dead when they're not. What kind of fucking person does that?
I don't know. And you got, bad guys saying people are dead when they're actually dead, which is fucking insane.
I mean, that's just as bad.
Come on up here, BG. I know you want to get up here, sweet baby BG. Been on every panel you can fucking get on.
I think he might be a little bit intimidated by me because I think that you see my dick pics, and I get it. Uh, if I was another dude and I saw my dick pics, I'd be intimidated too.
Yeah, I think when I called him Ray, I really got to him, man. I think I finally found something to get under his skin.
That's not an easy task.
Sorry, dude, I'm doing a bit of cooking. It's kind of loud. I was mute up.
Meth.
Nah, man, not even once.
Yeah, me neither. All right, we're gonna try this again.
Can you hear me now?
What's up, faggot?
What's going What's going on, Bad Ray?
Bad Ray.
Yo,
Freaking
yo,
Ray.
yo, fuck the both of you, dude. Yeah, fuck Bill and his huge fucking cock that makes it difficult for me to have a conversation with him on panel.
There you go,
And
man. Just
fuck
let it out.
and fuck the moan. Mainly fuck the moan, dude. Fuck this piece of shit.
I'm
I'm with
cooking
you.
Moan, you don't want to get this started, the moan.
to get what started, brother. I know you feel it. You feel it in your soul that you are.
We're gonna start name calling, bro. Is that what we're doing? That's below the belt, Damone. What you're doing right now. You can call me a fucking spick and a beaner. You can fucking say I'm dead. You can fucking call me a fucking junkie or whatever. But Ray, dude, you're gonna compare me to that piece of shit?
Hey, I take it back. I take it back.
Mm. Let's not forget you're the one who was having fucking sleepovers with certain fellas from the community, dude.
Mm. Oh,
Huh?
that's right.
Wait, what, sleepovers? What you talking about?
Yeah, nigga, you were having fucking sleepovers with, with your fucking best friends from the community. The moment should we bring this up? Should we make this a whole thing again?
Yeah, we definitely got to bring it up because I filled up this
Okay.
uh, kiddie pool full of Jello because I thought Sabby and NTF were going to go at it, and they didn't. So I don't want this pool of Jello to go to
Well,
waste. You guys
also
need to
a
go at
kiddie
it.
pool is not gonna hold Savvy, and Savvy's just the Jello's just gonna be a distraction, dude. fucking NTF is gonna be fucking throwing punches at Sabby, and Sabby's is not even gonna notice, and she's just gonna be sitting there eating Jello.
Yeah, there's a lot of people threatening to pull up and beat each other up today, man. A lot of wild shit going on.
Kind of crazy, no?
It is a bit crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy how NTF is in the fucking center of it all.
Yeah. Yeah. That was an interesting point that you brought up earlier, you know. Remember Sabby got really worked up when NTF accidentally used one word out of her street name in a description on some fucking video. She
Right?
got fucking irate, but then Sabby's like, "Well, here, let's just take a trip through your neighborhood, NTF. Let's go down to the street view. We're gonna see where you are."
That was insane, dude. Like you might as well drive by with your fucking camera on at that point. You're literally doing the same thing.
Yeah, she basically did like a drive-by shooting with the Google Street View, bro. You know?
Yeah, facts, dude.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's a really good point, dude. That shit was
Yeah,
Sabby. You're doing too much, bro. That's what you're doing."
way too much, dude. Actually, you make a good point. I don't know. Maybe Bill knows a little bit about this. I wouldn't know anything, but I think when people are planning drive-bys, it's common thing to fucking go on Street View and kind of check the place out. You know, see where they can make a left, where they can
Hmm.
make a right. If there's an alley nearby, maybe something. Uh,
Oh, you definitely
I don't
want to do
know,
some
dude.
planning. Not that I would know. Not that I would know, but
Right, facts.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, so who knows what the fuck Savvy's up to?
I mean, they might even want to take Miranda with them. That you give her a Draco and just let her hang out the window, and something's gonna die.
So
Dude,
yeah, something.
could you imagine being locksmith and you fire up your Fallout 3 to play for the night, and then next thing you know, there's a knock on the door and it's a fucking crazy NTF that Savvy has brought over to the house. he'd
That's
be like,
wild, dude.
he'd be like, "I'm trying to get away from this place. You invite this bitch over."
Facts, dude. You're bringing the community to my doorstep, bitch. Yeah, dude. Imagine fucking Savvy putting a drive-by on NTF's motel. That's a crazy thought.
Yeah, but Savvy, all she got is the e-bike, dude. Whatever the fuck that is, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, and a few bullet holes through the walls might provide some much needed ventilation for fucking TF as well. So
Yeah, but something tells me, man, you start shooting up that motel, nobody's even gonna flinch, bro. It's probably like
yeah, facts, dude.
once or twice a week,
Right.
you know.
Facts, dude. Yeah. I think that's why NTF thinks she's from fucking O Block. She thinks O Block is
Yeah,
that fucking it's that fucking corner she lives in.
yeah.
That's great. No, but to what
Take
we were
Savvy
saying,
to the hood.
I don't know if you saw this, Bill. This was I don't know, a few weeks ago, a month ago. Um, was it Bobby Joe? Bobby Joe and fucking somebody were going at it, and we were on a fucking NTF live, and we're like, "Yo, Bobby Joe just put up a screenshot of something, like pull it up." So NTF just follows along with what chat's saying and pulls up the screenshot. Turns out the screenshot had some shit redacted on it, but turns out there was like a street name on the fucking screenshot. Some shit. I don't know. Chat will correct me if I'm wrong. And then Sabby fucking lost her shit because apparently that's the name of her street, and she called it a dox. And then later on that day she went on my panel. It was me, Damone, and I think TBS was up there too. And we're having a conversation with Sabby because she was losing her shit because like saying NTF doxed her. And we're like, dude, like she didn't. It's not like NTF was like, yo, check this out. Look at this. This is fucking Sabby's address or whatever. Like she didn't even know what she was doing.
Another situation where if Sabby would just kept her mouth shut, nobody would have known. That's how shit. When you see a dox in chats, and I've done it by accident, I'll say, "Hey, get rid of that dox," not thinking. But if you just keep your fucking mouth shut, nobody even notices. But it's when you fucking call it out, like when Bobby Joe did it with FM. Um,
Yeah.
had she not went up there and ran her mouth, it would have just went on by and nobody would have
Yeah,
realized it.
Well, that was the
yeah,
thing. Like, I didn't have no idea what she was even talking about, and the name was written all cryptic and shit, so no one would have even recognized it anyway. And so Sabby forgets about that, and so she decides to take us on a tour of NTF's, crack.
yeah.
And she even gets on Street View. She tries to even go in the window, but Street View wouldn't let her.
Huh.
Seriously,
Mm,
no. Yeah,
wow.
we just couldn't see past the fucking mountain of trash. But I mean, she tried. But it's I don't know. And chat was saying, I was reading chat during that live stream, and chat was saying like Savvy had the easiest W, just on confronting NTF or whatever the fuck, and she turned it into a L by doing that shit. I don't know. It's weird. It feels like you guys are right. Like the fucking drought is fucking insane.
I think we're all burned out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, just a month ago, this place was popping.
yeah, but you can't maintain that level of fucking when all that shit was going on. You can't maintain that all the time. But now the problem is that Brando's got too big for his fucking adult diaper now, dude. This dude is tripping, and so he's going out. He's just
Yo, are you doing
ridiculous.
cocaine right now, dude?
No, I got allergies, bitch. Fucking
Okay,
hey,
okay.
I don't.
I know of a certain someone that you're always accusing of doing cocaine, and he says he has allergies.
Who, Bill? I got proof.
No, I admit that I'm doing coke when I
Yeah,
when I
no,
have
Bill
it.
don't
I
give a
admit it.
fuck. Bill was literally talking about looking for a bag he dropped 6 months ago of coke, which is crazy. Dude. Like, give up.
Well, I mean, as long as it don't rain, you should still be able to find some.
Yeah, maybe the squirrels fucking are yacked out right now.
Where do you think I bought it from?
Okay.
Yeah,
What were you
so
saying?
we've seen Sabby do this before. She'll dox somebody. We all know she did it, and then she's like, "Nope, nope, didn't do it." And she'll gaslight everybody, and like nobody really believes it. But it's like we just get sick of it and just act like it so we can move along with something else.
You know what's something, BG? This shit is starting to set in again, bro. I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm really starting to become disgusted with myself. I found myself today getting irritated because I got banned from a literal retards chat, dude. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
got banned?
I hear you, dude.
Did you get banned from Brandon's?
Yeah, man. And I'm over
Wow.
here over here listening to some fucking retard drone on and on. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing with my life, dude? It's almost that time.
Yeah. No, I hear you, dude. I've been thinking about this all week, especially today. Today's been extra bad for some reason. Because as much as I hate to admit it, you guys are right. Like every fucking panel I've been on, and before Bill went live, I was itching I was like, dude, why is nobody fucking going live? Like fiending, bro. I felt like Bill looking for a fucking bag of cocaine that dropped 6 months ago. Like fucking fiending for a fucking panel. It's
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 weird, ain't it?
dude, it's literal fucking addiction. Like literally. Like
That
Yeah,
we
that's
can try
that's
everybody tries to downplay it, all of us, even chat, everybody, because it's like, oh, it's how can it be addiction? Like it's just the internet, but no, it is.
it is, man. That's
Yeah,
part of the reason why, like over a year ago, I stopped. Unless they asked me directly, I stopped going up on other people's panels. That's part of the reason. Part of
I
it is
have
just
noticed that.
because I can't stand these motherfuckers. But um, and I just anybody that I don't like, I just unsubscribe for them or turn notifications off or just never sub to them. It is, man, and there are people that think that we have to have a panel going somewhere 24 hours a day. And if nobody's
Yeah,
live, you guys know you have channels that they'll hit you up like go live, go live, go live. It's weird.
yeah. Like I found myself like so bored. I was trying to egg somebody on to go to somebody else's house and beat them up.
facts, dude, facts. Big facts. I'm over here fucking DMing bitches like, yo, you just gonna let her talk about you like that? Like you're not gonna
Exactly.
you're not gonna pull up on panel, dog? Yeah. Holy shit, we're horrible people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, we can't. We got to start something like now. I don't care who it's between because I didn't tell you guys this. It was going to be a surprise, but it got ruined. That Jello that I made for the girls to fight in, I actually made it with Missy's bathwater. So, like, we have to use it for a good cause, or it's just going to go to waste.
That's quality shit. But if you try to drink it, it's got a bunch of essential oils in it. It's gonna make you sick.
Dude, I even sprung for the mixed fruit.
Okay,
Fucking frog boys.
Josh just said something,
Huh.
guys. Josh just said Brandon streams are the worst in community history by far. And I kind of want to challenge that, but I'm trying
Okay.
to think. I'm trying to think, and what's been worse?
That's a really good question. Let's think about this.
Okay,
I would
let's think about
say
this.
Well, I've not seen a Brandon standalone stream, but I will say that most of mine suck.
I was actually gonna say yours, Bill, but you've got so many from back in the day
Yeah,
that fucking
no,
great,
yeah, because
you know.
Bill, sure, we can fucking say, oh, they're born, whatever, but yeah, like Bill's been had so many, and
Yeah.
he's been here for so many fucking crucial moments in the community, and he's one of the OGs. Um,
I got one for you, bro. Maybe Hebrew hammers were worse because
uh,
he would just be laid up in bed. Remember?
yeah, he did have a lot
Mm,
of those, probably the majority. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Maybe.
Honestly, bro, before everything went fucking off the rails with Hebrew Hammer, I remember having some very fucking good conversations with that guy.
What about being a junkie and shit?
Yeah, yeah, and then not even just about that. Like there was just those fucking 3 in the morning streams where it's only like fucking 10 viewers, 10 people on the fucking stream, and the fucking conversations just flows. There was a few of those, but
Yeah.
yeah, but like yeah, a lot of it was just yeah, sleeping streams or fucking music streams or whatever. Okay, here's one. Angela G streams. How terrible are those?
Nah, I don't think so, dude. She plays music and shit. That's different.
Yeah, but the music she played, dude, like I was cool with the fucking Luniper stream. Luniper streams were
Yeah, I like
were
those
chill.
too.
I like those
Yeah.
because chat would pop off and she would take music, fucking suggestions and whatever. Not and then Angie, there's nothing worse, dude, than somebody that sings over the fucking the track. Like let the fucking music play. Like nobody's tuning in to fucking listen to you sing.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see what chat says, man. They got some suggestions.
Okay.
yeah, well, I don't like most of the music that gets played around here, so I wind up and like music that I don't like. I like it just fucking actual fingernails on a chalkboard. That sound doesn't bother me, But people say, "Oh, it's like fingernails on a chalkboard." To me, music that I can't stand is like that, so I gotta click off, and then I wind up not going back sometimes. But I was
I
gonna
heard
ask you guys: does
Macy's.
Brandon actually talk on his panels? Because like
Yeah.
he'll go up there and just be silent, for
Oh no,
hours on
yeah,
it.
no, he talks a lot. He reads every single comment and he engages.
Yeah, but
Um,
the past couple days, bro, he's trying to act like real tough and shit. And like, bro, you're retarded. Sit down.
with and you're right. I think right before that, dude, he was gaining some traction.
Right.
He was gaining some traction, bro, because it was like no matter what, it was still fucking panel. That he would go on when nobody else was on, and it was all right. Well, at least we have a place to chat, and he was gaining some traction. And I
Yeah.
think once he started this, like, decided to start this war declaration bullshit, it kind of went downhill. But okay, but chat is saying Dragonfly.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Uh, Jay Silly, I think won, and he said Bryden streams. Dude, I honestly, I rather get raped by Haystack Sniper in fucking NTF's dirty bedroom while the roaches live stream it than to listen to a fucking Bryden stream. Um, Blaze streams were fucking horrible, but Blaze streams at least give you something to point and fucking laugh at, right?
I'm gonna tell you something, BG. If you're not watching Bryden stream, bro, you're not here for the right reason. You understand? This drama shit is fucking so. If we could just all cut the shit, bro. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Cam's baseball streams, dude. There's a lot that I would put that I would consider worse than Brando's.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. He's just sitting there clicking and shit. Just clicking. I get it, bro. You're retarded. You're fucking on disability. You can only work X amount of hours a week. I get it, but something about it
Yo,
bugs me.
how have y'all not mentioned Ray streams? Yeah, I think Jay Silly just won.
Ray streams are shit until we go up there.
Facts.
Then they're tolerable, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody, I think it was fucking Gusto says, you know, you've hit rock bottom when you find yourself in a Scotty stream.
Oh,
Right.
bro. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Doesn't Scotty stay live like 24 hours?
Forever, dude. I think like the live will go on for like 5 days, and then he'll end it, but immediately boot up another one, and it's literally always fucking live.
I did listen to the one with Vic up there. That man he can
That
tell a
was yeah
story.
that one was good. That one
Yeah.
was good.
Oh,
I think that's it.
that was more than good, bro. That was one of the best streams I've ever heard.
Yeah, facts, dude.
Yeah, that whole thing with traumatizing Javelina.
Ellen
I guess
DeGeneres.
they're common, but I never heard of a Javelina before. I
Yeah,
I guess they're
yeah.
very
Well,
common.
yeah. See, and to me, it was weird to know that most people haven't heard of one before. I've always known what they are my entire life because I'm from Arizona, and they're common here. They're all over the fucking place. But I didn't know that other people didn't know what they were. That's crazy to me.
Well, that's like we don't have armadillos around here, but I know what a fucking armadillo is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just
facts. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like the Mandela effect or something. Like maybe javelinas didn't really exist until Vic told that story, and he told it so well that poof, Mandela, there they are.
Holy shit, dude.
Actually, you
He
know what,
literally
dude?
spoke them into existence.
You know what?
Yeah,
Fucking whoever said Cam's video game streams, you're absolutely right. Those are the worst.
Yeah, facts, dude.
You know, those.
Facts, dude. Those are the literal fucking yo. Envy Cap code streams.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, yo, how could we not mention Envy Cap code streams, dude?
That's so true.
Yo,
I've never seen one, but
yeah, exactly. This is like a fucking segment on a BG panel, dude. Worst stream ever.
Oh, that
well, I
was.
mean, that wouldn't be a bad segment to have.
Yeah, I really that's what I was trying to come up earlier. Now I remembered.
What's that?
I really liked your idea, Bill, of loser of the year. Like at the end of the year, fucking tally up who got loser of the week most often, and fucking boom, loser of the year. And
Yeah,
we'll
I
figure
think it's a
something out to
natural.
do.
So if you had to put like, if you know, just fucking spitballing and shit, like you got 3, 4 people to put up for loser of the year right now, who would it be? You know?
Well, right as of right now,
Yeah,
PHI has won it the most. She's won it twice, and twice in a row at that.
yeah.
As of right, but we've only had it 4 times the most.
No,
Like,
not based on competitions we already had. I'm talking about just in general. Like
oh shit, okay.
you have to put PHI, Nunya, and Ryan. Those are must. You know.
Those three have been. Those three have been nominated. I believe every single fucking week that we've ran it. I think those three have been on the board.
Yeah, maybe there should be a more complicated way of doing it because somebody can win loser of the week because they did one really stupid fucking thing, but then it's also possible where somebody gets nominated every week but never actually wins it.
Like, dude, right, dude. I was
And I
saying
think,
like, this last one. I was saying every single time. I believe every single fucking time we do the bracket thing, and it always comes down at the very end to Ryan and somebody else. And Ryan has got second place 4 times in a row. So I think Ryan's loser of the year as of right now, dude. Honestly,
yeah, there you go.
Well, never, Josh. Not once. You know. You know. Brandon's like he's much like Todd, man. I think if we both stick around for any amount of time, I'm just gonna do that thing where I'm nice to him and then I stab him in the back, and this shit just repeats over and over. You know?
yeah, yeah. Todd's a piece of shit, dude. And what's worse about Todd is that that nigga's watching every stream. So he's been listening to us fucking call him out and fucking have questions about him stealing money from Locksmith and
Yeah.
fucking using Mikey as a pawn to fucking get money for his fucking cigarettes and fucking 7-Eleven hot dogs. And this
Yeah.
nigga won't fucking not even drop a comment, nothing.
Yeah,
What a
dude, he'll come
loser.
into a stream and he's like, "Hey, Cat Eyes, I know you're not up here, but I just wanted you to know that Mikey won. Mikey won."
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, "Yo, Lock, man, slide me a 10, pimp."
Yeah, facts, dude. Yeah,
On
I'll
his
be like,
way
dude,
out.
I'll give a fuck if fucking Mikey won, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, Mikey. I don't. I'm
Yeah,
not
what the
invested
fuck,
in your
dude?
son's racing career,
At
motherfucker.
all. At all, dude. Like, if anything, you've made me hate go-kart racing, dude. Like, you've made me fucking really, really hate the shit. And Jenny's saying I need a better way to. This is the thing, right? I came up with this super incredibly original idea all by myself about loser of the week, right?
Right.
And now every every day somebody's like, you should do this different. Oh, you should have this segment added to it. You should do this instead of that. You should this. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, dude. Run your own fucking channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
hear you.
know? But Bill's idea, I like it's the only one I've heard that I'm like, yeah, I like that. The loser of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a very special episode, bro.
Yeah.
We really have to get into what these people have done to deserve it, you know.
And we can just get do a whole fucking drag stream
Yeah.
once we figure out who it is, and we can just pop up all the greatest, all their highlights of why they're the fucking loser. Dude, it can be a whole thing. I see it now. Fucking confetti poppers, balloons. I can get a fucking mariachi band, bro, to just fucking do the cucaracha when we announce the fucking thing. Dude, I
Yeah.
can see the vision, dog.
I like it.
I like it too.
You could even dox the loser, man.
Dude, yeah, we can Google Street View their fucking their
Yes.
home.
Right.
That's funny.
I'm gonna have to rent like a big walk-in freezer to save this special Jello. That's what we'll do. We'll save this special Jello that I made with Missy's bathwater, and we'll use it for the end of the year thing.
All right, I'm gonna get off of here and go eat, man. You boys have a good night. We'll see you.
All right, fuck
All
off,
right,
dude.
man.
All right, peace out.
Thanks. Thanks for hopping up, you son of a bitch.
Yo, I have not been on been a while, Bill, since I've been on a Bill panel.
Well, it's because you really don't like me. I mean, that's good enough reason.
No, no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I think you're easy to poke fun at. But
Yeah, well, there's a lot of material there.
there's a lot of material, yeah. But
Hmm.
there's very few people that I actually do not like. I talk shit about everybody, but actually don't like. There's very few. I'd say
Well,
like
I mean,
Wolf is probably the main one right now.
yeah, I'm an asshole and I do things that, by my own intention and admission, make me a target, but I don't. If I tell you I'm buying drugs with the money you give me, I'm buying drugs. Might not be the exact drugs that I asked for, but um, I don't take people's money. Like I don't grift. I tell you, it's either just going in my pocket or going to buy drugs. There's no lie to it.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, how about yo? Did NTF really try to do a loser of the week fellowship? I thought that was people just trying to get me riled up to fucking
Oh,
attack her.
did she? I don't know.
Yeah, because
I
I was
haven't
gone
watched
for like
NTF
2 weeks.
in a while. Ah, she tried to steal your game. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I did see a thing. I was gone for like 2 weeks, and I did see a thing where she did a community post, and she's like, I'm gonna be doing loser of the week for fucking bad guy or whatever. But did she like actually like set up a stream or fucking ask for nominees and shit? That'd be crazy.
It'd be
Yeah, she
even
really tried to
funnier
do it.
if it ended up being you.
Imagine, yeah, if I would have been the loser of the week, dude. Imagine if her little fucking show would have just popped off and everybody stopped watching me and just fucking started
not,
watching
not,
NTF.
not likely. Not likely.
Oh, that'd have been sad. I would have probably actually fucking killed myself if that happens.
So okay, so would she like she's still gonna win? Is she gonna allow that and make herself loser of the week,
Mm,
uh, or is she
is
just
she gonna
is she trying to do it
allow
so that
being?
she won't be?
Oh, I mean, as of right now, yeah, she's up there. Here's another thing. Now that you bring it up, I was thinking like right now, she's the loser of the week right now. So this next week, she should already be on the board, right? Like without even anybody nominating her, she should already be on the board for like in on the list of nominees because she's already the loser of the week. So somebody's got to knock her off of her fucking position. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I follow you.
So
But
since she's the holder of loser of the week right now, we'll do the nomination. We'll get a whole new list of people and fucking bracket it all the way down till there's only one left, and then at the very end we'll put that person up against NTF, or and then next week it'll be that person versus whoever.
right,
I don't know.
the thing I don't know. See, people. That's I don't know, man. I was gonna say something that would have. I'm glad I caught myself because I would have been the loser of the week if I would have went ahead and said what I was going to. Um,
Do it, dude.
if,
Say it.
every fucking time we think, okay, some fucked up shit has been going on, like it can't get any worse than it is right now, and
Right?
boom, somebody will do something, and it fucking like it just keeps escalating.
Every time.
And
I agree with you. Every time. Well, it feels like it was that way, like forever, like from the beginning of time. But going from like I don't know, maybe like a month ago to right now, it does seem like shit fucking dropped a lot. But I mean, last month
yeah,
was
yeah,
was
yeah, you're
crazy
right.
too. The Edward shit came out, the PHI and Bobby Joe and FM and fucking Lady J love triangle fucking thing came out. The PHI son being a chomo thing came out. The Jersey Stain getting fucking hustled out of thousands of dollars. Uh, like it was just one thing after another. So yeah, uh, yeah, I think that's why this fucking month feels so fucking slow too. Feels boring almost.
Yeah, I mean, plus I like we really are. I've been burned out for a long time, And like for the longest time, there really was a panel going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, sometimes more than one. And it, I mean, NTF stays live all day, but that's pretty much it now. As far as people staying live for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Well, I think Brando fucking has taken over that title of being live all day because he'll go live like 3 times a day for hours. NTF
All
pretty
right.
much
Well,
has the
I'm not
morning
sub to it.
slots
So.
now. Yeah, yeah. NTF is basically doing the morning thing now. She'll go live early in the morning, and then from there it's just Brando most of the day, and yeah, and then like all the rest of the panelists later in the day or at night.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's and plus there are less. I don't know if there's well, no, I know that there are less people now as far as viewers go, but there are a lot more channels now than there was even just a year ago. Um,
there's so many more.
I don't know, man.
I
And
remember
something
back
else
when it
that's
was.
weird is oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I remember back when it was basically just Locksmith, you, Edward, and and that was it basically, and Red Hood sometimes. That was basically it way
Yeah,
back in the day. Yeah,
I was trying to think the other day, trying to figure out exactly how many there were. Um, as far as like people that go live fairly regularly, I could think of nine, but I'm sure that there's some that I don't even know about. And then plus now we have a whole other community that we're kind of getting intertwined with,
I
and
hate
I
that
have
shit
no
too.
idea. Like I never heard of um, Sewerville or Sewertown, whatever. They're like there's a whole bunch of those channels that I have never heard of before,
Yeah,
and
dude,
now all of a
like
sudden, boom, there they are.
dude, like the Scotty and all the fucking people coming in from over there, and it was the weirdest thing because now, like these, you hear from these people, you'd hear these people talking over at Scotty's, and they just be talking about like people you've never seen or heard of or anything, and they know everything about this community. So they've been watching for
Yes.
years and just never commented, never know, nobody knows who these niggas are.
Yep.
And up until
Well, it's
now,
like
like it's all merging for some reason. I don't know why, but I hate it.
like Big Moose never appeared, and we can have our suspicions about who that is. Um, but just taking it on the face of Big Moose. Nobody ever heard of Big Moose before, but he's been around a long time because he knows a lot of shit
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
happened
There you
from
go.
years ago. And
Yeah,
he popped up because Edward got knocked down, and I guess Edward. He said that Edward had doxed him in 2018, but that was from a different community. And I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing to follow.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard all the rumors of Big Moose is this person and that person, and it could be this person. And I
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think so, dude. I think Big Moose is just Big Moose. I don't think he's anybody else. And he's pretty chill. He hangs
yeah,
out in my channel a lot. He's a cool dude.
yeah. No, he hangs out here too, and I hang out in his. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think when it was going around of you know what I'm talking about who we all thought it was, and
Yep.
I thought it was very possible too. I was never 100% sold on it, um, but now I'm leaning away from that because that person really doesn't like me, and Big Moose, is pretty cordial to me. So
Yeah. No, I agree with you. At first, when I first heard that too, I was like, oh, that's very likely, just because the time, well, the timeline.
the
Um,
timing, yeah,
yeah. But but yeah, I'm also convinced that it's not that person now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it is either.
Anyways, I gotta do something real quick. I'll be in chat for a little bit. And I might jump back up right now when I get back on the road.
All right, man. Well, thanks for hopping up here.
No, thank you for having me up, bro.
Mhm. All right. What are you guys saying? Timu Vanilla Ice. Oh shit, I missed something. Timu is a lot of people really like it, but as far as like tools and knives and things like that, they sell a lot of fake shit on there. Um, I mean, it's an exact replica, but it's shit materials. So I mean, if you're just buying Halloween decorations or whatever, I'm sure it's okay. But um, yeah, like a knife when the real one sells for $250 and they've got it on there for 22. I mean, you kind of know something's up. But I've seen quite a few channels do reviews on their stuff, and uh, there's just a lot of counterfeit stuff on there. And I'm not downloading their fucking app either. I mean, Damascus blades from TeamViewer are fake. I'm sure that most of them are. When you can, yeah, if they tell you this is a real Damascus handmade in Pakistan or wherever, um, if you're getting it for $18, it's probably not real Damascus. But they sell fake cold steel stuff and well, pretty much every Gerber, pretty much every name brand. And then I saw a story, I forget the name brand, but some chick bought makeup from there from I guess a reputable name brand, but when she went to use it, it caused her eyes to swell shut. So I'd be very careful about any consumables you get off of there. Tell me about 19 Timu cock rings. Wow. Well, that's not a bad idea, though. The Cuban cigars, I wouldn't smoke them things, man, and I'll smoke anything. You got a drill bit from Timu and you can bend it by hand. Wow. And then there's stories about the app itself having spyware in it. I don't know if that's true or not, but um, yeah, just be highly advised. Timu though, like I've seen, there's a few knife channels that have like 300 some subs or whatever, but they're getting sponsorships from Timu. Um, I took my I used to have my Instagrams in my bio of my channel, but part of the reason I took it down is because uh, Timu and like a bunch of others, for some reason, these fuckers were not Timu, but they were always trying to get me to sell like gothic jewelry. And I like gothic stuff. I don't wear jewelry though. And I'm not going to sell anything or advertise for anything that I don't use myself. I'm sure that most of it's a scam or whatever. Um, but yeah. Huh. I guess NTF shouldn't have wasted your money on that roach spray. See, Timu roach spray doesn't work either. What's going on, Billy? Yeah, I don't have TikTok either. I don't do TikTok. I got enough social media bullshit going on. I don't need another one for one thing, and there's also a lot of stories about that being full of spyware. In fact, I think TikTok is banned from military bases now. $62-piece manicure set. Yeah, I'm not a big manicure person. What's the story? I keep seeing people talk about Mountain Dew, but I don't know, like, what's the story behind that? I'm actually drinking a Mountain Dew right now. It's banned from federal installations. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was something with that. That ought to tell people something, though. The clothing sucks. Yeah, I've heard things about their clothes, too. Like I said, if you're just getting dumb shit like Halloween decorations or whatever, you'll probably be okay. Unless it's got, yeah, that was something else, is they found uh, children's toys with lead paint in them. So you might not even be okay with decorations. Just don't chew on them. Don't chew on anything you get from Timu, not even the food. Sebby said something about Mountain Dew being in a water bottle at Tia's house. Horror stream. Hmm. Well, unless it was for her kid that may or may not be there. That ticks me off when you see somebody pour pop in a fucking sippy cup and give it to their kids. That just don't sit right with me. I'm not saying that she did that. I'm just, you know, in a piss bottle. Geez, are you that damn? Does she live in a kind of place like Ryan does, where they have to share a bathroom with 8 other people? Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. Unless you're sharing it with somebody, just having Mountain Dew in a water bottle doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless you're too lazy to wash a cup. She couldn't afford Mountain Dew, so all she could get was the Hill Dew off the T-Mill. Oh, bathroom is a bedpan. I can't stand that shit when you're in the hospital. Like I've been in the hospital really fucked up, where it was nearly impossible to get out of bed, and they give you that fucking bedpan. How do you how do you use a bedpan without making a mess? Like they get mad at me and stuff because I drag myself into the bathroom. They're like, sir, you can't do that. No bullshit. Watch me. So much harder to pour from a can or another bottle to a water bottle. It's drinking the same thing with more effort. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, unless you're sharing it with somebody and you're too lazy to get up and wash a cup, then I don't know. Molehill mist, I like it. That's the thing, man. I even checked out. I got Missy's bathwater from Timu. That was a mistake. Oh, it turned out to be like best bad water or some shit. It wasn't the real thing. And I think it was just from somebody when they washed their feet. I don't think it was even actually bath water. It had a bit of a kick to it though. No, Brandon Brandon actually had a bedpan in his. Well, isn't his girlfriend like 90? It's probably for her. I'm thinking about wearing adult diapers just so that I don't have to get up. Like, you don't even have to mess with a bedpan, then. You can just sit there and go. Worry about it later. Yeah, community come over. Like saying you would drink some chicks, like I said that about Tulsi or Gabby, whatever Tulsi. Not this community's the politician that was in the military. Fuck, what is her name? Anyway, I was on a panel not related to this community and didn't realize that my mic wasn't muted, and I said I would drink her bathwater. So saying that is not new. But when you're actively trying to get chicks to send you their bathwater, that's a whole other thing. Tulsi Gabbard or whatever the fuck her name is. It was a cowboy hat flipped over. Well, this isn't exactly a cowboy hat, but did it? Yeah, it's too dark in here. Never mind. Did it look like that? I haven't peed in this yet. Why does it? Well, again, his is it Tulsi Gabbard? Thank you, Gila. That's that's the name I was looking for. But yeah, I was on a panel elsewhere, and I thought my and it wasn't it wasn't the kind of place like this where you can just say that kind of shit and nobody cares. Uh, for some reason, they haven't asked me back. I don't know why. Does anybody else want to hop up? I'm only allowed to say so many words in a day, and I've almost reached my limit. Kind of hanging out in case bad guy wants to come up, but anybody else is welcome. All right, Jenny T, take it easy. Ryan pegged the Antifa. I figured Ryan is the one to get pegged, not the one driving. All right, Jenny T, take it easy. Your dad was a rodeo cowboy. Hey, well, maybe that's why your bathwater has such a good kick to it. It's tomorrow already. Oh, you got me on a technicality. NTS bathwater has maggots and a spilled ashtray in it. Wow. Y'all are brutal. Brutal, I tell you. I mean, how many baths do you have to take to get the gangbang off? Yeah, Missy. According to the FDA, we have to make sure that the tub is completely sterile before you get in it. We can't sell your bathwater any other way. You can't sell dirty bathwater. That Missy living like it. Nah, I doubt it, Anthony. Some shit just don't wash away. That's a fact. I know who Eric Knipsky is, but I don't know who Portland Andy is. I got a feeling Missy is the kind of person that you use coasters when you go to her house. Like I had one grandma that was an absolute clean freak, and they smoked a lot, so they had to repaint their walls like every 2 years. Um, when I was a kid, man, like you couldn't have anything out of place. And then my other grandma didn't give a fuck. All right, Anthony, we'll hold it open for you.
What's up,
What's
Bill?
going on, man? How you doing?
You can hear me fine?
Yeah, you sound good.
Oh yeah, nah, I was just coming up to like, yeah, shit on. I know that Nanya's watching. I just wanted to like call her a hypocrite.
Well, go for it. You have the floor.
Well, yeah, yesterday like I went up on PHI's right, And I asked like PHI, why does she have a chomo son? And then Nanya said like, go flip a burger, Anthony. But doesn't Ryan wash his dishes?
He did. I think he even got fired from that job.
For real? Nah, yeah. Well, I do plan on. Oh, I just came out to say I do plan on going live tomorrow.
All right, cool. What time?
Around 2. Yeah,
Right
around
on.
2
Are
p.m.
you on
Central Time.
Central? Okay. So that's 3 my time. Right on. Maybe you give
Yeah,
NTF a run for her money.
yeah. But I do got to get back to work. I just came up to call Nanya out.
All right. Well, and he's gone. Yeah, that whole thing. I didn't actually see it, but I heard enough about it. Like those two going live to tell everybody that uh, they confirmed Meow was that was just kind of tasteless, especially because they didn't have anything good to say about him when he was alive. I think they're trying to get their work their way. It ain't gonna. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. They're trying to get back into good graces, and they just chose a really poor way to try it. Just shows their desperation. Comfortable and clean. Hey, that's a good name for your next line of bathwater. After we get done with all the holiday shit, like the peppermint bubble and all the pumpkin spice shit. I think that ought to be your next angle. That'll be the next line of bathwater. Comfortable and clean. Yeah, none you did call Yellow pedo. Yeah. And I'm not, I'm never gonna say who told me, but the person that said that they found out that Meow was in rehab, which still could have been true. We don't know. Um, if I find out that that was all bullshit, I will have a bone to pick with that motherfucker. But I'm not gonna call him out until I know. Did I miss anything? Was there any community bullshit that we didn't talk about, like within the last week or so? Damn it! I'm gonna shoot that cricket. Huh. Oh yeah. CPP Vanessa plays FBI raids on the loudspeaker to torment PTSD homeless men outside of Aldi's. Wow. Hey, Aldi's is a good place to go if you got to stock up on stuff. I will say that I am glad that it's becoming more social. More socially acceptable to eat cats, because I've been on it all along. If you feed cats to the homeless, stray cats, just the stray cats, not like people's pets, but if you allow homeless people to eat stray cats, you're really solving two problems at the same time. And just remember, you can substitute cat or you can substitute chicken with cat in any recipe. Like the flavors complement just the same. I suggest red wine. Bill eats homo cats. They all taste the same. Gay cats, straight cats. There's no difference in the flavor. Um, but if you're gonna eat a gay cat, you might want to make sure you wash the back off really well. I'm just saying. Insert your favorite eating pussy joke. Don't forget, people, there really is more than one way to skin a cat. What time is it? 1:14 here. All right. Fuck, it's been 3 hours. Yeah, I mean, cat meat's kind of lean, but it's all right. And everything tastes better with bacon. All right, guys, I'll give it like 5 more minutes. Actually, in like a minute and a half, it'll be exactly 3 hours. Last chance to hop up, or you can just sit here and listen to crickets. Literal crickets. Hello, is this thing on? Oh yeah. While I haven't played this in a while, but I've played it probably about 100 times. But uh, yeah, hold on. It's just a reminder as to how dumb Nanya and company are.
Super fucking backstabbing weird. Yeah. Really weird. Yeah, I think that, like I was saying today, like, he's letting those cats sit there and inbreed, and then they're getting fucked up like sideways head kitty or something. What like, the fuck? What the hell? And then, like, there was a cat that had to be put down. So, like, yeah, it just seems like he's got to have a reason to put these cats down, or he's got reasons. Switch tails? Yeah, switch tails on the cats and shit. Like, it's weird. What the fuck? Yeah, Bill's been a weirdo. I've been shocked so long that girls, like, really entertain his bullshit. Like, I think it's him. It is him, but he's good at it, and these girls are like...
Look, they had the name wrong. They call it sideways head kitty. That crooked head kitty is the name, and that was one of the first head transplants that I'd done. So it was a little crooked for a while, but we got it straightened out. Um, yeah, here at Custom Kitty, you see a cat that you like, but you want a different tail, we can certainly accommodate you. We can switch them around. We haven't resorted to actual inbreeding yet, and I I take no pleasure in putting them down when they need it. Just means we get to eat a little better, is all. They actually believe that. I guess I am, but um, a redneck with a Swiss Army knife figured out how to do head transplants when modern science hasn't been able to do it successfully in the long term. And yeah, the ladies like me. Hard to believe, I know. It's the dick pics. Oh, all right, y'all. I think that about does it. I'm bored, so you got to be bored. I don't know if anybody else is going live tonight or what's going on, but I guess Anthony's going live tomorrow afternoon. Don't miss it. Just in case, Anthony, if you're still there, or somebody can throw his link up, please. That way we know everybody's got it. Or you're all fired. There it is. Right. Good night, General. You really want to, Choma Force gonna ruin. Well, just tell your mods to. He doesn't. He fucks around here once in a while, but my mods are pretty good at identifying and taking out his alts. And when you go to set your live up, what I do is I have it so you can do it for longer, but I have it so that you got to be a subscriber for at least 5 minutes. That way, when he eventually runs out of alts, um, plus he's got to resubscribe to you again, so that helps. Uh, yeah, eventually they get sick of it. It takes them a lot longer to create an account than it does for you to just ban them or tell your mods to take them out. But I will try to be there. And you just got to watch when you have somebody up. If you're not sure about it, um, other people have different ways, but I just make myself the. You can make it so that it only shows your. I can't even think, man. I'm losing my train of thought. Well, let me look at it and see how that goes. Solo layout. Yeah, you can put your own profile picture on solo layout so that it covers everybody else's. That way, if they try to helicopter you, nobody sees it. All right, yo. Thanks for hanging out. Stay naked and send pics, or it didn't happen.